Welcome to our movie recap series, where we take you on a journey through some of the most memorable films of all time. In today's episode, we dive into the action-packed world of The Incredible Hulk. Released in 2008, this film captures the thrilling story of scientist Bruce Banner, as he grapples with a dangerous secret that turns him into a green monster whenever his anger reaches its peak. The film begins with a montage of scenes showing how scientist Bruce Banner was exposed to gamma radiation during an experiment that turned him into a giant green creature known as the Hulk whenever he gets angry or stressed. He also accidentally injured his girlfriend, Betty Ross, the daughter of General Thaddeus Ross, who wants to capture him and use him as a weapon. Banner goes into hiding in Brazil, where he works at a bottling factory and tries to find a cure for his condition with the help of a mysterious online contact called Mr. Blue. He also practices meditation and martial arts to control his emotions. One day, he accidentally cuts himself and his blood drips into a bottle of soda, which is later consumed by an unsuspecting customer in the US who suffers from gamma poisoning. This alerts Ross to Banner's location, and he sends a special forces team led by Emil Blonsky to capture him. Banner transforms into the Hulk and fights off the soldiers, escaping into the nearby slums. He contacts Mr. Blue, who tells him to meet him in New York City. Banner then travels across Central America and Mexico, hitchhiking his way to the U.S. border. Along the way, he reunites with Betty, who is now dating a psychiatrist named Leonard Sampson. She still loves Banner and decides to help him reach New York. They also discover that Banner's old colleague Samuel Stearns is Mr. Blue, and that he has developed a possible antidote for Banner's condition. Meanwhile, Blonsky, who is obsessed with catching the Hulk, injects himself with a small dose of Banner's blood, which enhances his strength and agility, but also makes him more aggressive and unstable. He also convinces Ross to give him access to an experimental serum derived from the super soldier program that created Captain America, which further augments his abilities. Banner and Betty arrive in New York and meet Stearns, who reveals that he has synthesized Banner's blood and plans to use it for various purposes. He injects Banner with the antidote, which suppresses his transformation. However, they are soon attacked by Ross's forces, who capture Banner and Betty. Blonsky also arrives at Stearns' lab and forces him to inject him with Banner's blood, hoping to become a monster like the Hulk. However, the combination of the gamma radiation and the super soldier serum causes him to mutate into a hideous creature called the Abomination, who goes on a rampage in Harlem. Banner convinces Ross to let him try to stop the Abomination. He jumps out of a helicopter and triggers his transformation into the Hulk. He then engages in a brutal battle with the Abomination, eventually defeating him by strangling him with a chain. He spares his life when Betty pleads with him to stop. The Hulk then flees from the scene, leaving behind a grateful Betty and a remorseful Ross. He later ends up in British Columbia, Canada, where he isolates himself in a cabin. He tries to meditate, but his eyes turn green as he smiles, implying that he has learned to control his transformation. In a post-credits scene, Tony Stark approaches Ross at a bar and tells him that he is putting together a team. The Incredible Hulk movie gave audiences a thrilling ride filled with heart-pounding action, compelling characters, and stunning visuals. Edward Norton's portrayal of Bruce Banner's struggle for control and redemption, coupled with the dynamic performances of Liv Tyler and William Hurt, successfully brought this iconic Marvel character to life. Thank you for joining us for this movie recap of The Incredible Hulk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting film recaps. Until next time.